lovely ducks. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a soft smoky eye look. So we're taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer and just taking it all over, well, I'm taking it all over my face, you obviously on yours. And then next I'm using this Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation with my Real Techniques sponge. And again, taking it all over the face. And I believe the color I'm using is light. It's like the lightest color they have because I am pale. Alright, here is my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter, I think. And I'm just going to take that under my eyes so that I can look a bit more awake and get rid of those dark circles. And again, I'm using my Real Techniques Makeup Perfecting Sponge. And I'm just going to use the pointy end for that because I can really get into the corners of my eye with it. And there's Rico making an appearance because he is silly. So now I'm taking my Revlon Color Stay Concealer and just popping it over any pimples that I have. And I do have acne scarring, so I don't take it all over my face because I'm not going to be able to cover all of my redness, but I just cover my main spots that I have. And I'm using the very tip of the point on the Real Techniques sponge to tap that in. So this is the Urban Decay Primer Potion for all over my eyelid, and that'll keep my eyeshadow on for the rest of the day. So here I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked palette and I'm going to use the color Sin with the flat end of the brush that came in the palette. And I'm going to just take that in the inner corners of my eyes. Next up, I'm taking the color Sidecar and I'm going to use a Real Techniques eyeshadow brush to just put that all over my lids. Next up is the color Buck, which I'm using on a Bare Minerals angled fluffy brush. And I'm going to take that through my crease and a little bit above it. And here I'm using a Real Techniques blending brush to just blend that out and really get that smoky effect. And I'm going to blend it under my eyes as well a little bit so that it will surround the eye. And now here I'm taking the color Hustle and I'm just going to pop that in the outer corner and a bit through the crease. Again, for that smoky effect. And I'm just going to blend that through with my Real Techniques blending brush. And finally, I'm going to take the color Virgin and just pop that on my brow bone, just to give it a nice highlight. Alright, this is my L'Oreal Linear Intense Liquid Liner in Black Mica, and I'm just going to take that along my lash line. Alright, here's my Tarte eyelash curlers, and I'm just going to curl my lashes to get them ready for mascara and false lashes. And doing this, it'll just help my natural lashes blend in better with the false lashes. So here I'm using the Revlon Volume and Length Mascara. And I use the original, I don't know, recipe, I suppose you could say, rather than the waterproof. I'm really not a fan of waterproof makeup in any situation, really. Maybe for a wedding, but yeah. Otherwise, I just don't like waterproof formula typically. And I'm just going to take a little bit onto my bottom lashes, just the outer corner. So here's my false lashes. I'm using the Kiss false lashes in the variety Shy, and I'm using the Kiss lash adhesive on there, and I'm just going to dabble a little bit along the edge of the lashes and use my tweezers to stick them onto my natural lashes, and then use the tweezers to pull them down on the outer and inner corners so that they match up with my eye. Now, I don't wear false lashes on a typical day. One, because I have quite sensitive eyes, but then also because they can actually hit my glasses, which can be very annoying. So just for the purposes of this makeup video, I'm wearing them. But then I believe after this video, I did actually take them off because they were hitting my glasses a bit too much. So this is my NYX Micro Brow Pencil Crayon, and it has the spoolie on one end, which I'm using to just brush through my eyebrow hairs to get them all lined up nicely. And then I'm going to use the crayon end to just fill in anywhere that's a little bit sparse. Oh, and the color I'm using is taupe. And I find this works quite well, actually, because there are just a few sections of my brows that are not quite filled in. And then it's also great for just giving a little bit more definition to your arch and the front of your brow. And the end, of course. Anyway. And then I'm going to go back through with the spoolie end again and line up my hairs more perfectly, because they will stay with the wax from the crayon now. Here I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I believe it's 003 Natural, and I'm using my Real Techniques powder brush there, just taking it all over my face and neck. And that is the annoying thing about having glasses, is having to take them off to do various makeup things. So here is my e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo palette in color St. Lucia, and I'm just using the bronzer. And with that, I'm using my Real Techniques contouring brush from their Metals collection. And I'm just gonna take that under my cheekbones and then, well, blend it out very well, because otherwise you're gonna end up with a big old line. And then I'm also going to take it under my jaw and around my neck. And here I'm just talking to Rico, so if you want, you can totally try and read my lips there, but I have no idea what I was saying. And so here I'm just contouring along my jawline and my little layer of fat there under my chin. And then when my face is no longer in that position, it'll just look like a shadow there rather than a little layer of fat. And Rico being a weirdo again. And so here I'm just taking the bronzer over across my forehead, the top of my forehead, along my hairline, and then along my temples. So this is my Revlon, I believe, Rose Glow a highlighting blush. And I'm just going to take the Real Techniques blush brush and put it all over the apples of my cheeks. So this is my Topshop Sunbeam highlighter, and that is just like a little brush from MAC. I'm not sure what kind it is. And I'm gonna pop that along the top of my cheekbones. And here's Rico again. I'm not sure what he's doing there. And along my Cupid's bow. And here is my Eos lip balm in the sweet mint scent, or flavor, either way. And I'm gonna finish off with my Rimmel The Only One lipstick in You're All Mine. And this is just a really pretty bright pink color. And I found that this color actually has a bit of a blue undertone, so it can make your teeth look whiter, which I always like. And there we go. That is the finished look. I hope you guys like this soft smoky eye. Please let me know in the comments if there's any other makeup looks you would like me to do. Please give it a thumbs up, and a subscribe would always be nice. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, lovely ducks.